We're talking about something that's got NASCAR fans buzzing with a mix of excitement and a whole lot of questions. The push toward hybrid engines set for a 2027 debut. According to reports, early tests aren't exactly going as smoothly as hoped, and it's raising eyebrows across the garage. What does this mean for the future of stock car racing? Stick around because by the end of this, you'll have a clearer picture, though one big question might still leave you wondering if the roar we've all come to love is about to change forever. NASCAR, the heart-pounding spectacle of American racing, has been built on those thunderous V8s that shake the grandstands. But with the industry shifting toward more efficient powertrains, sources claim the series is exploring hybrid technology to blend that traditional power with electric assist. It's not officially confirmed as the full direction, but insiders suggest testing has been underway, and let's just say the results have been revealing. One negative consequence hitting hard, reliability concerns that could disrupt the tightly scheduled season if not ironed out soon. Imagine crews scrambling mid-race or drivers losing that edge when it matters most. We've seen similar hiccups in other series, and no one wants that here. The promise is clear, a more modern NASCAR that could attract new manufacturers while keeping the competition fierce and perhaps even more strategic. But here's the unanswered part that's got everyone talking. Will these hybrids deliver the same heart-racing thrill, or are we heading into uncharted territory that changes everything? And right as you're pondering that, consider this. What if the early stumbles point to deeper challenges that could reshape not just the cars, but how the entire sport evolves? Diving into the details, reports from testing sessions indicate that integrating hybrid systems into the next-gen platform isn't straightforward. According to those familiar with the program, issues like battery management under the extreme demands of oval racing have popped up. These aren't your everyday road car hybrids. We're talking systems that need to handle sustained high speeds, intense heat, and minimal regenerative braking opportunities on superspeedways. It's alleged that some prototype setups showed overheating or power delivery inconsistencies, though nothing catastrophic has been publicly detailed yet. NASCAR officials, as you'd expect, are staying measured, emphasizing that development is ongoing and lessons are being learned. I have to say, as someone who's followed racing for years, there's a certain charm to watching these engineers push boundaries. It's like watching a high-stakes poker game where the pot is the future of the series. On one hand, hybrids could bring better fuel efficiency and potentially lower long-term costs, a win for sustainability without sacrificing too much speed. But let's be real with a touch of sarcasm, because nothing says easy transition like bolting electric motors onto machines designed to turn left at 200 miles per hour for hours on end. The unpredictability keeps it fascinating. Moving forward, let's look at why these tests matter so much. NASCAR's current engines are reliable beasts, refined over decades. Introducing hybrids means new variables, electric motors adding weight, complex electronics that must sync perfectly with internal combustion, and software that dictates when to deploy that extra boost. Sources claim early runs revealed challenges in balancing power output across different track types. On short tracks, where braking is more frequent, regen might work wonders, but at places like Daytona, that's where the questions pile up. It is alleged that some configurations struggled with consistent performance, prompting adjustments in cooling and energy management. This isn't the first time racing has faced tech teething problems. Think about other series where hybrid adoption brought both innovation and headaches, lessons NASCAR is surely studying closely. What stands out here is the cautious approach. No one's rushing headlong. Instead, it's about gathering data to avoid pitfalls. My take? It's smart. Rushing could alienate fans who crave that unmistakable sound and raw feel, yet staying stagnant might miss opportunities to evolve. There's a balanced optimism here, progress with respect for tradition. But let's not gloss over the hurdles. Early indications suggest durability under race-like conditions needs more refinement. Battery life, thermal management, even the integration with existing chassis components, these are areas where reports point to ongoing work. It's not surprising given the unique demands of NASCAR: long races, close quarters battling, and the need for every component to withstand punishment lap after lap. One twist that surprised some observers, the way hybrid elements might affect handling dynamics, potentially requiring setup tweaks that teams are still dialing in.
Shifting gears a bit, consider the bigger picture for manufacturers. Chevy, Ford, Toyota, they're all invested, and while committed to combustion power for now, exploring hybrids could open doors. Yet sources note that not everyone is equally enthusiastic about a full shift soon. Ford, for instance, has highlighted that hybrids make more sense in certain racing formats with more braking. This leaves NASCAR in an interesting spot. Innovate responsibly or risk disrupting what makes the series special. And here's a micro hook. If these early tests highlight integration snags, how might that influence timelines or even rule tweaks before 2027? Digging deeper, the engineering side is where it gets really intriguing. Hybrids promise torque fill and efficiency boosts, but in NASCAR's world, that means recalibrating everything from aerodynamics to driver feel. Reports suggest some test drivers noted differences in throttle response and overall balance. It's alleged that vibration or weight distribution played roles in certain anomalies observed. Nothing confirmed as showstoppers, but enough to warrant extended development. I can't help but chuckle lightly at the irony. Racing's always been about speed, and now it's equally about smart power management. Human ingenuity at its finest, even if it comes with a few detours. Another layer, fan and driver perspectives. Drivers thrive on feedback from the car, that direct connection. Introducing hybrids could alter that for better or worse. Some might welcome the strategic element, like managing energy deployment like a chess match within a brawl. Others, understandably, want to preserve the visceral experience. According to various insights, the series is listening, prioritizing input to keep the product engaging. This thoughtful process is refreshing in a fast-moving world. As we unpack more, think about the potential upsides once sorted. Cleaner operation, possibly attracting younger audiences or tech-focused sponsors, and maintaining competitiveness. But the path isn't without risks. Cost implications for teams, reliability in the heat of battle, and ensuring the spectacle remains top-notch. My personal opinion, unbiased as can be, this evolution feels necessary for longevity, but it must honor what built NASCAR's massive appeal. A bit of sarcasm here, because who doesn't love a good plot twist in tech development? It keeps things from getting too predictable. Zooming out, the 2027 target gives breathing room. Early tests failing in spots isn't failure overall, it's data. NASCAR has a history of refining concepts from the next-gen car onward. Reports indicate collaborative efforts between sanctioning body, manufacturers, and teams to troubleshoot. Areas like software calibration and hardware durability are focal points. One unexpected angle, how weather or track conditions might amplify issues, something simulations can't fully replicate until real-world miles accumulate. This brings us to strategy. Teams are likely logging extensive simulator time alongside track tests, iterating rapidly. Sources claim progress is being made with adjustments yielding better results in subsequent runs. It's a reminder that cutting-edge tech in racing is iterative, trial, error, refine. And that leaves us circling back to the core tension, balancing innovation with the soul of the sport. Wrapping up the analysis, these early hybrid tests underscore a pivotal moment. NASCAR stands at a crossroads armed with data that could lead to exciting advancements or cautious pivots. The challenges, from power integration to maintaining excitement, are real but surmountable with time and expertise. I believe the series will land on a solution that respects its roots while stepping forward. It's not just about engines, it's about sustaining the passion that fills stands week after week. What do you think? Ready for hybrids or sticking with the classics? Drop your thoughts below. As development continues, could these lessons spark even broader changes, maybe influencing future manufacturer interest or fan experiences in ways we haven't imagined yet? Only time will tell, but one thing's certain, NASCAR's story is far from over, and the next chapter promises to be a thrilling ride. Thanks for watching. Hit like if you're as hooked on this as I am, subscribe for more deep dives, and I'll see you in the next one.